And so what Coach Nevins did that's so subtle but so powerful is he would always split the team up into three. And so it was always on a small field. And so why this is so important is because it changes the dynamic where instead of just two teams playing, one team gets scored on, there's nothing gained and nothing lost. But when you have two teams playing against each other, King of the Hill style, and the team that's sitting out surrounds the field with one touch, what happens is that it really ratchets up the intensity. What I mean by that is you'll notice that one team, when they start to heat up and knock off all the other teams, both other teams, they start raising their intensity level because they're tired of getting kicked off by the one team. And so the one team that starts kicking off all the other teams, if you don't stop them, they really gain momentum and they start knocking off teams really fast. And so what this also does is that this trains exactly what you're struggling with. Transitioning from offense to defense to offense, and vice versa. It also helps keep the players who are on the outside engaged significantly, right? Because if the players on the outside, since they only have one touch, if they give the ball to the wrong team, everyone starts harping on them, right? Everyone gets real mad at them because you're playing to stay on the field. If players love playing, right? Players who love playing, they love playing and they hate losing and they hate get kicked off the field. And so just this one transition. So what's the takeaway? The takeaway is at the end of practice, when you scrimmage, you want to play in a small field, right? Much smaller than you're used to. A goal should be scored every 2 to 4 minutes. If a goal is not being scored every two minutes, right, your field is too big, and you want to bring the goals in, right? You want to be playing the big goals, right? It's big goals on a small field, 3 teams rotating, no touch limit for the players who are inside the area. Players on the outside, 1 touch. Hopefully this helps. Reach out with any questions. 508-505-1180 and through Tetzloff@gmail. All right, thank you. Oh, and let's say there's odd numbers. You could have your star player play neutral for all teams, or what you could do is have a sweeper keeper, right? The person who's a goalkeeper plays sweeper and can use their hands. And so, and if you don't have pennies, you could arrange teams with they have the same shirts, right? Let's say you have a whole bunch of light shirts, keep them players on the same team. Dark shirts are one team, and then let's say you have, one set of pennies, then you make one team a penny